Let's go. 3, 2, 1, get moving. And I'm not sure where I'm moving. I think I'm just fighting at the moment, just doing some...
Yeah, I just lost my Breloom.
You just lost Breloom to Thrash, yep. Sad times for you. Actually, should we not play?
Yeah.
After all.
Let's go back to EU4. Or Doom.
Oh, yeah.
We can finally play Brutal Doom.
Oh, people will be so happy.
There'll be something else by then that they want us to play instead.
People only ever want you to play something else. That's what I've learned.
Really?
Yeah, doesn't matter what you play.
It's the ones that want you to play exactly what you're playing right now probably won't bother saying anything, will they?
I suppose not. No, it's confirmation bias, that. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was just training up my Pokemon, wasn't I? And you were in the final gym.
Yeah. Shit, I just released Breloom with the XP share attached. Does that mean I delete the XP share?
I think that means you've deleted the XP share. I'm happy if you want to reload. I don't think that's outside the bounds of the rules here.
I have never reloaded for any other reason.
Yeah, but this was a genuine mistake that wasn't anything game related. This was just something that if you were playing Pokemon, you'd go, oh shit, let me just get that back.
Yeah, that's true.
I genuinely think you'd be silly not to do that. If you lost it because of some game mechanic where it's taken away from you for a good reason, then fine, but nah, you can't do that.
With your blessing, then.
Oh, massively.
I've reloaded.
Yeah.
Let's not do that this time.
No.
Yeah. I think, if I was playing properly, I would never release any Pokemon anyway, so maybe that's something to think about.
I don't know, I just flew back to the city I was already in. I'm trying to work out where I want to go to train. I think I want to go to Seafoam Island to train.
Yeah.
Seems like a decent place to go. Shit should be fairly high level there.
Right, well I need to pick another Pokemon now. This Ponytail's coming along, so it could be Wynaught.
Oh.
Which again would have the advantage that if it dies, I won't care because it killed my killed my Snorlax. Could give Misdreavus another go. She's just sitting there.
Mischievous was good as well.
Yeah, in a way.
IMO.
Got a
Well, it's
level
'cause I didn't
30
have one.
Weedle,
Alright.
which would therefore very quickly be a level 30 Beedrill. I've already got a bug though.
Oh, hang on. I've been in the Seafoam Islands, haven't I? So I've already caught a Pokemon. Yeah, that's right. I caught Latias. Ah, good thing I didn't get a Tangela. Yeah, so for anyone who wasn't listening to what I was saying to Michael before we started recording, which is literally everyone in the world apart from us two and anyone else that was eavesdropping somehow, I just finished playing Outer Wilds. Video game that came out a couple of... Shut up. I did preface this with, for anyone who hadn't heard.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to very briefly say that I think, and Scarlett and I were discussing this on a long car journey yesterday, I think Outer Wilds has made it into my top 3 favourite games.
Nice.
Favourite games being Outer Wilds, Talos Principle, and... Hang on, let me just get this right. Yeah. Outer Wilds, Talos Principle, and Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
Nice.
And I choose, and it took me a long time to decide this because I was sort of thinking, what does favourite mean? What does best game mean? What does, I struggle when people say, name your favourite film. I'm like, I don't know. There's just so many different ways you could answer that and reasons for giving it. But I think I sort of thought, well, what do I want from a game? That it's a very personal thing to say your favourite. So I sort of think, well, from a game that really has an impact on me, it has to have lots of good things about it. It has to look good, it has to play well, it has to have this, that, and the other. But for me, I think a game, in order to... Because I could say, my favourite game is World of Warcraft because I've spent literally weeks of my life playing it. But I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite games because it just doesn't feel right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Ooh, nearly lost Skarmory. Well, I didn't, but it's not far off. Let's use a potion. So I decided, I think it needs to be something that has a story that kind of blows my mind to a degree. It needs to be something that has an emotional hook. It needs to be something that makes me think about it long afterwards. And those 3 games are the best examples of that I've thought back to and gone, wow, that is just one of my favourite things ever.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by favourite game. I think if I had to choose best games, my best ever games, I'd say things like Minecraft. I think that is one of the best games. Half-Life 2, that is one of the best games. Portal, all these kind of things. So, there you go.
Yeah, so you're distinguishing between favourite and best.
Which has been
Where favourite is more about what it makes you feel, but best is more about what it is. Something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so I suppose you could say it's more subjective, favourite, which of course makes sense, but I don't know, I had to be able to define it in a way where it needs to have that certain je ne sais quoi, that certain thing that makes me feel something.
Yeah. I see that. So then I've got to try and think of what my favourite ones are, right?
I'm going to go with it. So as I say, I also think GTA 5, that's one of the best games I've ever played. Because it is just so good. But it's not one of my favourites. Because it doesn't, it hasn't made me sort of think back to it and go, that game, So, there you go. Yeah, go on. Favourite games, and it might take you a long time to think of this.
Favourite games? Yeah, I could come up with a short list, I guess. In terms of games
2 words
that had
or
a real...
one short list?
I'm going to say 1 word because otherwise it wouldn't be very short.
Fair enough.
Yeah, games that have had an effect on me, like games that I looked back on and thought about and thought, wow, that really made me feel something. Brothers is definitely one of them. To the Moon was another.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Which you'd almost hesitate to say it's a game, but it is certainly...
it's a game,
had a
I
big
get
effect.
Yeah. That's a point, because we were talking in the car about, what games have made me, have that emotional impact afterwards, and I couldn't think of any other than the ones I've mentioned, but actually, To the Moon is a really, really good one. I have no idea where I'm going here.
I think Portal's got to be one of them. It was just this sublime work of genius.
Wasn't it?
Not that it made me,
No.
It wasn't an emotional thing. I suppose in a way it was. Not in the same way. It wasn't a tearjerker or whatever, but it was...
Yeah.
It stuck with me, made me think a lot and look back on it. And the sheer craftsmanship. Right, I'm looking at Giovanni here.
Oh, gosh.
So I have actually done everything in that gym. And I lost my main Pokemon for it right before him.
Did you say main Pokemon?
Well, the main fighting Pokemon, the one that I was going to be,
you arsehole.
Killing dark Pokemon with.
Yeah.
Who's an arsehole?
Whiscash. It just rested and went to sleep and recovered all its health.
Good stuff, okay.
And also you. Why not?
I don't know what to do here. Could go back and grind a bit. but at some point I need to get a move on. Now, a few levels might make all the difference here.
Stop trying to use ground moves on me, they won't work. Oh, I need to... I'm running away from this stupid bloody thing. Wasting time. To be fair, I shouldn't have used fly. That was my bad, but... Let's
Okay,
get it
Celadon
over
City.
with.
Can see if there's any more TMs that I can get.
Yeah, I'm due a visit to the TM lady. Well, I from memory, there wasn't a huge range of things available. I don't think, but I could be remembering wrongly. Are there no trainers down here? I thought this would be a good place for doing some training. Doesn't seem like there are any.
No, I don't know.
It would be quite nice to go and see who the Articuno is.
Right, Mega Punch, bizarrely, I think it's normal, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Reversal could be good, but it relies on me having low HP, which I don't feel good about. I think I've already got all of them still. It's just...
Luxury ball. Yay. Yeah, I can't remember how you navigate this bloody place.
I'll take Reversal, who knows?
Fed up with this stupid bloody Pokemon. Reversal. Right, sounds like you're sort of having to settle for something there.
Yeah.
Ooh, Scyther. Nice.
Mischievous and Gengar together. I don't know if it's worth having both of them. It sucks. Oh, why did I have to lose so many Pokemon? I hate it.
I know. This is what I mean. We'd get to this stage and go, shit, we don't have any Pokemon. It's going to be really hard. We're going to have to grind for 20 episodes.
Yeah. But whichever one of us stops grinding earlier might have the advantage.
Yep, indeed.
Don't want to get caught behind in the race, right?
Hint, boulders might change the flow of the water. Ah, screw it. I remember how to do this. Yeah, you push boulders in and then stuff happens.
Boring.
Yeah, I'd
I
probably...
need to get down there just for the XP, though.
Well, there aren't any trainers down here. That's the thing. Oh, what a waste of a hyper potion. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, my
Oh, shit.
God.
What happened?
Skarmory is on 1 health. I stupidly left it out against a Lapras, and then remembered that Lapras has ice moves and Skarmory is both steel and flying.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I think it was a crit as well, or was it just super effective? I can't remember. Either way, it's super, super hurt. And I was 1 off from losing my up-and-comer. Oh, don't paralyze me. Don't crit me. Oh, no. Don't lose Meganium. Good. And I'm paralyzed, obviously. Oh! I hate Pokemon so much. What are you going to do now? You're going to be a pain in the ass? Confuse Ray. Brilliant. Brilliant. Thanks, Lapras. It's just a wild one. I'm going to get no XP from fighting this. I should just get out of here. At least the confuse didn't happen.
I'm not taking pain split.
Oh.
Yeah, rock slide. Oof. That's dangerous. I didn't die, so that's good.
Good. Ah, you know what? I am going to get out of here. I'm not that far off from being able to do what I need to do to change the current and go and find who Articuno is, but that's not the point now. Oh, I can't fly. Of course I can't. Can I teleport? Guess not. Escape rope it is. Can you escape rope out of the Elite Four battles?
I don't think so.
I assume not, but I've never
I assume
tried.
That's Steve, this isn't the time to use that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of that, maybe. Because yeah, then that would be sort of infinite XP you could get, right? So we just keep working at it.
Yeah.
Also, I've been carrying on with my my playlist.
Oh man, you'll have to remind us what the playlist is. Well, I remember.
I've been listening to every UK #1 single since records began in 1952. So I'm about 220 tracks in, I think.
Very nice.
The early years were not great. A lot of very slow, dull ballads. Around 1955, we got rock and roll started, and then it perked up no end, got quite good for a little while. And around about 1964, we've really come into music I'm really enjoying. So I listened from 64 to 68 this morning. So we're in 1968 and
swinging 60s.
Yeah, but we're hearing that sort of develop and grow up a little bit. But with these occasional random ballads still turning up. So I'm going to keep it up, keep going, see if I can get all the way to... I'm sort of dreading like the 2010s, which really didn't do much for me, but we'll see.
You never know, there might be some real good ones in there.
Yeah. Certainly there were some good ones, but my feeling is that probably most weeks there was nothing that interesting. It can't all be Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, of course it can't. Name another Carly Rae Jepsen song other than the one that she did.
Yeah, what's another one? There was Call Me Maybe. That was another good one.
That was that's true. What was the other one? Call Me Baby.
Yeah.
This Is Crazy. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Etc. Right, so I haven't caught a Pokemon on Route 13. Where is Route 13? That must be here. So if I go from Fuchsia City and go out to the right, to the east, maybe there are some good trainers that will be able to train me up. I can't even remember why I was out in the sea anyway.
How do you get a Hitmonlee in Vermilion City? Oh, I bet you fish.
It was Fishmonlee.
Yeah, of course.
I've also not got something from Route 17.
I'm in Vermilion City. Oh no, this is Fuchsia City. Oh, maybe I'll go back to Vermilion at some point and do some fishing.
There's Route 17. Up there, okay. Oh, it's the bit of water stretched down from there. Okay.
You've got a note, by the way, in the spreadsheet for Silphco that says more trainers to grind on, so I don't know if that's...
Yes, I
for
have.
just this sort of an occasion, right?
Yeah, it was something that I thought about doing, and then I mentioned it a couple of episodes ago, and you said, "Oh, I didn't think there was anything left in there," so it sort of put me
For
off a
me,
bit.
certainly, I don't know how many you did though.
I've no idea.
I think I had to get through most of it before I got there.
Oh well, let's go for a little wander down this route and see where I get, see whom I fight. I wish I Funi mighty Funi.
Pardon?
Don't worry.
Oh, one thing I never followed up on with you about. Is it uh-oh because of something you're playing, or is it uh-oh because I'm going to talk to you about something?
Yeah. I've clearly...
No, this
I was
is a good
supposed to
one.
do something and I've forgotten.
No, you recommended a YouTube channel and said, I'll give it a watch sometime, and I did and never talked to you about it again. Captain Disillusion.
You did mention it. Might even...
I think I mentioned it after I'd watched like 2 videos. I must have watched 20 now.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Including some of the long ones. I saw his thing about Flight of the Navigator, and I would never have dreamt of watching a 40-minute video about the visual effects in Flight of the Navigator, but it's great.
Superb, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very like silly and cheesy the way he does it all, but again, he commits to it enough that it's
Yeah.
you want to watch it. It's good.
And especially with his longer videos like the Flight of the Navigator one, you sort of go, you've done some of your usual amazing graphical effects and things to go with what you're talking about and stuff like that, but he did it for a full 47-minute documentary,
exactly.
and the production values are the same for that entire 40 minutes.
Yeah, and
Just insane.
It's when he's doing these effects, like to show what the major studio would have done if they had the time or the inclination, and he's just done it himself. Of course, he has better technology now, but it's still quite striking that he does all of this stuff in a more convincing way than the film did.
Yeah. I really like him. You can't binge it, but it's really, really good stuff.
Yeah, I just put the odd one on here and there. It's good.
And likewise, actually, a recommendation that you gave to me was Primitive Technology.
Oh yeah, Primitive Technology, the building man.
The building man. It's what made me want to start playing Minecraft better than Wolves.
Oh great!
Like, just seeing him build a hut and create a fire and stuff, I was just like, yes. The closest I'm ever going to do to that is to load up a children's game and play it. To simulate it. But no, it's really, really good stuff. I decided to just watch from... Because he hasn't got huge numbers of videos, not like hundreds of them. So I sort of thought, I know, if I go back to where he started and just go through with him, like going through the technologies that he's creating and stuff like that. And it's so far been absolutely fascinating. And I love the layout of it. It's just very candid. It's just him, no... talking, nothing. It took a few videos before I realised that he includes really helpful captions. So you just have to turn on YouTube subtitles.
I've probably
and
watched most of his videos before I discovered that. And in a way, sometimes I still watch it without, because you can still see what he's doing. But no, I do like the extra info in there.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, really good stuff.
It was so he must have been about 2 years without making a video.
I saw that his release schedule is
started.
very sparse. Like he sort of looked through his videos and he's got sort of 6 from last year, 8 from the year before, 5 from the year before that. He makes them once every couple of months. But I hadn't noticed the gap. No.
Yeah, there's a big gap, and he just turned up again. No introduction, no explanation, just here's some more stuff I've done.
Nice.
And it's this sudden feeling, wow, he's not only is he back, and that's good, but like he's taking these leaps. He's back in a new video, making a a house with a tiled roof made of bricks and stuff, and then he makes a knife out of iron that he found.
But it wasn't
just great.
Have you seen that latest one that he did? It's what made me. It came up and I went, oh, that looks interesting. Oh, primitive technology. Michael mentioned that, so I actually watched that before I started going back to all the others. And he makes a knife out of iron, but the iron he gets from bacteria that live in the water in the creek. He dries it all out into a sort of mud silt sediment thing, and one of their byproducts is iron, essentially. This bacteria.
Right.
So he just
It was one of the ones I watched without the captions.
Same here until most of the way through, and I saw a comment that said, I'm so glad I turned the captions on. I've never seen the captions before, and it really helped. And that's how I learned. So I started again and saw that it's about these bacteria in that water. Because I was thinking he was. I was thinking he was just getting it, like he was evaporating it out of the water or whatever it was. But it's not the case at all.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Superb.
Amazing.
How the hell do you find that out?
Yeah.
And some of his projects must take just years, months. Very, very long time.
Yeah, I get the impression that he does a few sort of at the same time, like while he's waiting for the clay to dry out or whatever, or while he's got charcoal making underground for a month. He goes off and makes a bow or whatever.
And it's great as well, like everything you think, he's going to use a real world tool to get him on, to springboard him here, and it's like, no, he made that step ladder, no, he made that axe, no, he made that whatever.
Yeah, it's nice when you see something and you're like, I remember that video where he made the where he made the Celtic ads or whatever.
Yes, the ads. I had to look up what an ads was.
I didn't look it up. I've just never heard that word anywhere except him.
It sort of fits with the word axe, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
Ads
wonder if
and
they're
axe.
related. Oh, I'm glad you've been enjoying it anyway.
Very much so, yeah. Good. Right, well, training's going quite well. I found a load of mid-20s Pokemon to train on, which isn't the best, but it's okay.
Yeah, not amazing. They're just wild, are they?
No. So, yeah, I was going to say mid-20s trainers, but
I see.
it's really the Pokemon that have the levels. No?
Yeah, sure.
I've been very lucky with confusion this episode, I must remember that. So I always moan about how it's way too often I hit myself. 3 times I've been confused. Every single time I've successfully done an attack. So let's remember that.
You told me you'd been lucky with confusion at the very moment that I was hurting myself in confusion.
Well, there you go.
Golbat.
Golbat.
Yeah.
Honestly.